the Wisconsin Badgers, Barry Alvarez Field at historic Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Maryland Terrapins taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Badgers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing it.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's third and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on fourth down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Martin back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking the shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Quarterback floating away from pressure. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play, everything's breaking.
He's going to let it go. Got it in stride at the 15. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Might be looking to run. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers will try to pick it up on 4th down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Ray. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Martin will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down and more. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Martin back to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. They get through and it's blocked. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got a man, it's Ray. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Martin will throw it. With the catch, it's Ray. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. The touchdown, Badgers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Ray. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Martin back to pass. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Martin will throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's gonna be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. That keeps the running game churning, pick up a 5 to the 23. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The running back has it. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Edwards. He's gonna run it. At the 35, he's open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Finds his man, it's Webb. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Fleming. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Martin back to pass. Got the quick pass. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Showing off the arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The option look, the pitch. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Martin will throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. And some room to work. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the 40. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the counter. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Third and goal for the offense. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Martin back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Trying play action. Looking left. Makes a grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. They just keep firing. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Pulls it in. It's Ray. And tackled there by the defense. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. He'll throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the feet.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Maryland!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Gets the back moving. Martin will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the wind.
Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Makes the grab. Lowers those pads. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Edwards. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Trying to take it back.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.